welcome back everyone. You already know who this is, and we got another unboxing video for you guys. You guys see the title? It's Godzilla evolved from Monsterarts, from Godzilla Kong New Empire. I am kind of sick a little bit, so forgive me if my voice sounds a bit off today, but regardless, and we're just gonna get straight to it. So I'm sure you guys are aware the new HIYA Toys Godzilla Evolved has just released, and yeah, so why did I pick this guy up if I already had the HIYA Toys on pre-order, which I did cancel? I'm sure you guys are aware that HIYA Toys has just announced a heat ray version of Evolved Godzilla, which actually works as a 2.0. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks much better than the one we just got. The HIYA Toys Evolved Goji we just got. I'm not a fan of that dorsal fin paint job, the bubblegum paint. But regardless, I still wanted I still wanted a articulated Evolved Godzilla, because all I got is the Playmates one and the remote control one, which I did do a video on. You should definitely check it out. But either way, here it is, the Monsterarts Godzilla Evolved from Godzilla Kong the New Empire. At last, I finally have a articulated Evolved Godzilla. And I guess I got impatient because the HIYA Toys one literally just came out just now. But again, I'm not a fan of the paint job on the dorsal fins for that one. Plus, I'd rather have two completely different figures, because I already pre-ordered the heat ray version of the Evolved Godzilla from HIYA. So I'd much rather just have two completely different figures, this one and the heat ray HIYA figure, than have both HIYA figures when one is clearly just a prototype, the one that just released being the prototype. But regardless, I'm excited for this guy nonetheless. And yeah, let's get to it. It's a lot of tape on this. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we can get this done. Alright. Okay, I think we got the tape out of the way, so let's get straight to it. Let's open the brown box, revealing the actual box. Let's go. There we go, the top of the box. Monsterarts. Very nice. Alright. Let's go. Oh, you guys hear that? You guys heard that? Very nice. Okay. Here is the front of the box. That is an awesome shot of Evolved Godzilla. Godzilla Kong the New Empire. Let's go. Very nice. Side of the box. Alright. Title. The back of the box. Promo pics. Very nice. Look at that. That is awesome. Ooh, a bent. That's not a good sign. Anyways. Alright. Other side of the box. Another shot of Godzilla. Very nice. I hope this thing's not glossy. Okay. Top of the box. You guys already saw that. And then the bottom of the box. Alright. So, we are ready to get straight into this full unboxing. So let's get the tape out of the way. Alright. Finally, my first articulated Evolved Godzilla figure. The instruction manuals, or I guess the accessory manual, or whatever, I don't know. They're usually putting the instructions on the flips now these days. So that's why on my recent unboxing on the channel, the Venom, I was surprised that they had the instruction manual. Alright. Nothing else in the box. Here he is. That actually looks really nice. Hold up. Alright, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. let's just get this out of the way. Alright. Okay, let me first get the accessories out, which is just these two claw hands, which I'm definitely going to display on him. Very nice. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if anything pops off. I hope not, but let's see. Okay, great sign, great sign. Nothing's popping off. Okay, I think we have a winner here. Nothing's popped off. Very nice. Alright, let's see. I'm noticing some paint spots. Not a good sign. But other than that, you know what? This looks really nice. Okay. Jaw. Very nice. The tail. Articulation seems to be nice and sturdy. For the most part. Very nice. I forget how really skinny this design is for Godzilla. But I really like it. I love this design. Which is why I pre-ordered the heat ray version of HIYA, because that one looks 10 times better than the one we just got. But anyways, this is really nice. Alright, is this gonna be a W figure from Monsterarts? We'll see. Let me get all this junk out of the way so we can take a closer look at Evolved Goji himself. Alright, everything is out of the way. And I'd like to mention that this guy costs $130 when he released. I paid $109 total, including tax and shipping. So I definitely got a deal. Still expensive, but a deal on this guy nonetheless. Still expensive, but money's not really my problem, to be honest. Don't take that the other way, please. But anyways, Goji here. Off the bat, he is very nicely sculpted and painted. The detail, dorsal fins. I'm noticing some spots of black paint, which not a good sign, but regardless, still better than the bubblegum paint job they for some reason decided on the HIYA figure that just released. Why did they chose that? But anyways. Alright, so for articulation, the jaw can move. Very nice. Very stiff, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the neck are on ball joints. The camera will focus on Goji, please. Multi-system ball joints, I'm assuming. I don't know. Kind of weird place for the ball joint. For the head to the neck. Like, it would have been better if it was more up. But whatever. It looks nice either way. Definitely can move. Can't really look up, unfortunately. Sort of. But you can definitely look down. Very nice. Alright. This crunch right here. Very nice. Can rotate it just a bit. Definitely go down a lot. That's crazy. Very nice. And then we have the torso. Can it move? Yeah, it can move. Just a little crunch down. Yeah, not too much, which is fine. With both of them together, it'll definitely give you a wide range of motion there. And then the arms. Let's see. Can't really go out too much, but I can definitely rotate. Yep, 360. 360 for the arms. Very nice. And then can rotate it here. Bend at the elbow. Yep, bend at the elbow. And then the forearm. The hands are on ball joints. So that's very nice. Okay. So that's the arms, legs. They can split that far. Very nice. Go back in. You can kick that far. It's pretty high. And then backwards, that much. It's not much. Bend at the knee. Very nice. Okay. Ball joint here, I'm assuming. Yep, at the shin. And then the feet. Very nice. You can definitely get a wide range of motion for the feet. So that's very nice to see. Okay. And the tail, good old tail, Monsterarts, comprised of multiple ball joints. So you can spin Godzilla's tail freely, which is very cool. Up to the Dagomizer, whatever this thing is called. Spikes on the tip. Very nice. So ball joints all throughout the tail up until this part right here. This is the last piece. So that's very nice to see. Very nice. Always satisfying to move your Monsterarts tail. So articulation, it's a W. W articulation, W sculpt and paint apps for the most part on the paint. Just a minor issue is the splots on the dorsal fins, which that's whatever. And I'm noticing they actually has like a darker pinkish aspect, like some of the dorsal fins. You can't really see it on camera, but trust me, it's there. There's definitely like a nice, like subtle dark paint of pink, and the transition from the darker skin color to the pink dorsal fins is very nice. Very nice transition, unlike the HIYA toys. I'm not trying to disrespect them, but I'm just waiting on that HIYA version to arrive, because that's the one I'm excited for from HIYA. But anyways, accessories. Classic Monsterarts. No beam effect. Just 2 pairs of claws, which I'm definitely gonna display. See if I can do this on camera. All right, that arm was easy to pop off. Let's get this one in. I think it's in. Yeah, it's in. All right, that one's in. Fuck it, let's get the other one off. Might as well. All right, so they're pretty easy to pop off, which is nice, and they're still secure when they're in. So that's really good. Okay. Okay. This one's a pain in the ass. I gotta get this aligned correctly. Okay, can we do it, please? I think I got it. Did I? Yeah, okay, I got it. Finally. Alright. So here are the claw hands on display, and this is absolutely what I'm gonna display him with. These just look better, more ferocious. These hands kick ass. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm really liking this figure a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a bunch of people hate on this figure somewhat. And on my unit at least, I'm really liking it. I'm not gonna lie. This is a W figure so far. One thing I have not checked, I just realized, the eyes. Let's see if the camera. Okay. Now let me look at him for myself. This eye looks okay. This eye looks decent. Okay. So eyes, this one's perfectly fine, looking straight, normal. This one is looking straight, but a bit downward, just a bit. So, not 100% clean eyes, but it's a lot better than what it probably would have been in most cases. Because I've seen some of the derpiest eyes on some Monsterarts figures. I even seen some where the eyes are not even painted or printed in the eye socket. They're like printed somewhere else on the cheek. on other figures. To be specific, I haven't seen any derpy eyes on this guy from anyone else, to be honest. But I guess I got lucky. My eyes are pretty good, so that's nice. Alright, so I think it's time to do some size comparison. Let's get to it. Alright, for some quick size comparison, here is Evolved Godzilla compared to the Playmate Godzilla Evolved figure. Their like first ever version, because I'm pretty sure there's like a new version where he has more accurate colors, but regardless, here they are side by side. Obvious difference in detail and quality, but regardless, at least he comes with a beam. Well, whatever, I guess. Very nice comparison. The only other Evolved Godzilla I have in my collection besides the remote control. Interesting, but don't worry, I got the Heat Ray Evolved Godzilla from HIYA pre-ordered, so can't wait to get that figure whenever he eventually does release. Up next, here he is compared to the Demoniacal Fit Son Goku. Very nice comparison here. Awesome figures. Alright, and last but not least, here he is compared to the HIYA Toys Energized Godzilla from Godzilla Kong the New Empire. Obvious size difference, but nonetheless very nice, very cool. And yeah, so before I end this video, we do gotta talk about HIYA and this guy. So I know I sort of been talking shit about HIYA's new Evolved Godzilla that just released, but don't get me wrong, that figure still looks great. And if I had him in person right now, I would probably enjoy him. It's just the thing is, in my opinion at least, this guy compared to the HIYA Evolved Godzilla that just released, they're both on the same level. In my opinion, there's things that you love from one figure more than the other, but to me it balances out. Like, this guy has something that the HIYA one doesn't, and then the HIYA has something that this guy doesn't. For instance, the sculpt is admittedly better on the HIYA, but the paint is slightly better on this guy, in my opinion, based off what I'm seeing from pictures and videos for the new HIYA figure. Accessories, they're both the same. Articulation most likely goes to the Monsterarts, especially that the new 2.0 Evolved Godzilla from HIYA, the Heat Ray, is actually going to fix that issue with the articulation and of course the paint apps, because I think the sculpt is almost the same. But either way, I just wanted the articulated Evolved Godzilla in my collection, and after I saw the new Heat Ray version from HIYA, I just said fuck it. I canceled my pre-order for the one that just released, and I decided to pick this guy up instead for now. So regardless, that might have been a controversial decision, but fuck it. Money's not the issue for me. Don't take that the other way or the wrong way, but I'm really satisfied with this guy for now, and he is definitely going to be rocking in my collection. So regardless, I'm sorry Monsterarts haters, but I actually like this figure. Very cool figure to have. And regardless, at the end of the day, you're free to purchase whatever you want. For now, I went with this guy, and I'm satisfied with him, so that's all that matters. But of course, your boy immediately pre-ordered the Heat Ray version from HIYA, so that one I can't wait to unbox for you guys whenever he does ship. But regardless, we got this guy in my collection now, and he's definitely going to be rocking. I have the Beast Club Kong from HIYA on pre-order, so when he arrives, him and this guy are definitely going to be displayed together for the time being until HIYA releases their Heat Ray version. But all in all, overall, solid figure, W figure from Monsterarts. I'm pretty sure this is their only good figure from the New Empire, I'm not gonna lie. Everything else, Scar King, Kong, Suko, Mothra look mid, and Shima looks horrible. I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, that was my unboxing for the SH Monsterarts Godzilla Evolved from Godzilla Kong, the New Empire. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. Y'all stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.